Before I start this video, I just wanted to say that my birthday is this Tuesday on the 31st, and I wanted to thank you all for any birthday wishes that you may leave for me on Twitter or YouTube, as well as all the support that you have all given me over the past couple of years that I have been in the fandom. Enjoy the video. Being in the furry fandom is great until you get onto the business side of things. I made a couple of videos in the past where I discussed about some expensive purchases and how they bit me in the butt by commissioning a poor maker. If you've seen these videos before, you might understand how patient that I can be. I worked in customer service for a couple of years in the past, and that's how I became mentally prepared to be extremely patient, like when I waited over a year for a fursuit to be made that was advertised to be done in only 2 to 3 months. However, after commissioning a well-known business, I learned my lesson. Smaller businesses are more customer appreciated than larger businesses. Larger businesses are more money grabbers, and small businesses are more focused on getting their works out into the public. I made a rule to myself, which is this: do not call out any small businesses because they've got more reputation to lose, and they should be more forgiving because they must fit their business hours in with their personal lives. Well, today there's going to be one exception. Introducing Sugar and Spice Fursuits, a maker who I sent $950 to, and is the equivalent to Lemon Brow when it comes to customer service. Let's start all the way at the beginning, which was at the beginning of 2019. I hosted a group chat and a friend of mine mentioned that he was going to order from a maker who makes reasonably priced fursuits. This was the time when I got my fursuit back from Lemon Brow, and I was looking at getting some parts replaced because I didn't like the quality of how they turned out. My friend mentioned that there was a tax return sale going on with their business, and that Digidegrade bodysuits were worth $2,300, which were priced roughly $1,000 less than Lemon Brow at the time. My Planograde fursuit from Lemon Brow was worth about $3,100 without the extra repairs needed, and a Digidegrade upgrade would have brought the total to $3,400, making it $1,100 more expensive than what this maker was advertising for. I thought to myself, cool, I get to upgrade my suit and save a little extra money by not having to order a full fursuit and just a bodysuit. I ordered from Sugar and Spice and we agreed on a price of $950 for a new Digidegrade bodysuit. We chatted a little after payment was sent and she mentioned to me that she had a terrible customer at the time who forced her to work while she was in pain because the customer has become impatient and she had surgery on her hand and wrist area and she was literally in pain while using her sewing machine because her customer wouldn't allow her to make a full recovery before starting work again. I felt bad at the time and I even defended her and mentioned that she shouldn't take crap from someone like that if she was trying to recover from a surgery. And at that point I trusted her. She seemed genuine and I was looking forward to getting my suit created by her so that I didn't feel ashamed while wearing a Lemon Brow fursuit. Plus, I would have thicker thighs and I would be able to go from Planograde to Digidegrade. I asked her when it was supposed to be done and she estimated that it was going to be done around Midwest Fur Fest of 2019. I was fine with the completion date, and then I asked later when it was going to be started and if progress photos were going to be included. She said that it was going to be started after her Anthrocon commissions, and that progress photos were going to be included. Okay, no red flags yet. Several months later, however, I asked her if I could get my first samples back from her that I previously sent her because I needed them for ordering a new fursuit head. She said yes, but she needed my address again. Okay, no worries, I sent her my address, and she never sent those first samples back. Instead, she actually switched the topic to talk about her suits, and I was fine with that because I understand that she takes pride in her work, and she wants to self-promote herself. Honestly, the suit didn't look that bad at all. However, she still never sent it back, and when I mentioned that I was ordering a new fursuit head, she said, "Oh, I can make a fursuit head if you want." And she said that so everything would be made at once and everything would arrive at the same time. I declined because this was roughly 4 or 5 months after I sent payment and I still haven't received any photos yet. I was a little suspicious at this point and that's why I declined. She even offered to price match, but I still declined, and I mentioned yet again that I wanted the bodysuit first before ordering anything from her again, so that I could feel how the quality was. Okay, now red flag number 1 starts right here. I asked when the bodysuit was going to be done, and she mentioned that it was almost done. Okay, great, so no progress photos, that's wonderful. No questions about the design, and that was a little suspicious too. I asked for photos and she said that she was going to send them when she got back to work. This was on August 31st of 2019, which was a little over 7 months ago since I have uploaded this video. September 6th, I asked for progress photos again, no response. September 8th, I asked again, got no photos. September 10th, nothing. September 25th is when I finally heard back from her, but it wasn't about my bodysuit. It was about her boyfriend being in the hospital. I felt genuinely bad at the time, so I told her it was fine and that I wished him well. October 11th, I clarified with her to see if the bodysuit was still on track to being finished on time, and she said yes, and then complained that she was overworking herself. Anyways, just so that I stop listing dates, I'm just going to show you all this screenshot here to prove that all I'm doing is asking for updates, which were promised the day that I ordered from her. However, November 27th, she sent me an image of a video of mine, which is about me talking about my lemon bread issues. She saw that I call out my previous fursuit maker for running such a poorly customer service business. And then, here's when I really got my hopes up. She told me that she was going to make me some free paws and free feet for my fursuits, because my current paws and feet weren't going to work with this new bodysuit. That right there is something supposedly being made, but she is refusing to show anything, which is one of many red flags that I have been mentioning in this video so far. Because she was going to make me some more paws and feet, she was going to extend the turnaround time for the suits, so I finally got an official delay from her. Keep in mind, once again, that the first time that I was promised photos was going to be in October, and a couple months later I still haven't received anything. Anyways, about 3 weeks later, I'm going to repeat myself for the billionth time in this video. I sent even more requests to her for some progress photos, and then I eventually lost it. I sent this text to her, which is something that I'm going to read out loud for all of you. I said, "Sorry, I don't want to be rude, but I need to say something or nothing is going to happen. I'm not happy at all that it's been almost a year since I've sent payment, and the bodysuit and paws have been delayed twice. I mainly went to you because I knew I'd find someone who would do a better job than Lemonbrot, but you're treating me just like Lemonbrot did, delaying by months, not responding to messages, etc. I understand that there are health issues going on in your life and with your boyfriend, but I would be more understanding if I was updated. I looked at your Twitter and I'm under the impression that you're making pre-mades right now. I looked at your work in progress channel and I'm finding nothing at all about my suit in it. I want to know what's going on right now, please." Anyways, her response is predictable at this point. All she said is, "Hey love, your suit will be completed with photos this coming weekend," smiley face. I asked if she was sure and she said yes. A couple weekends go by and now we are caught up to the present, where I said hi. So I haven't received any photos, updates, anything like that. I'm going to start taking action. I'm sorry, I've been playing nice for too long. This is completely unacceptable, and I, once again, would be more lenient with delays if I was properly updated with life events or anything that's going on in your personal life. I don't know how you do it. Hold off customers' orders months past the deadline. Not feel ashamed about unhappy customers. After I sent this message, that's when I started to write the script for this video, and after doing some more research on her, this is not the first time that she's done this to customers. There's actually a buyer's beware about her when you type in sugar and spice costumes on Google. When you click on this buyer beware, the author actually writes a lot about what happened, which I won't go too much detail into. However, when you look at the bottom of the beware, you can take a peek at the proof and you can see that there are a ton of things wrong with their poor fursuit. The shoe size was wrong, the proportions on the head were off, the jaw is misaligned, the ears are misaligned, the hair is too short and it looked messy, the eyebrows are misaligned, and more. I will be including this beware in the description of the video for all of you to check out if you would like. There's one other beware that I wanted to mention, and in the beware, the maker brings up some of the same excuses that were brought up to me, and this beware was created exactly 1 year ago since I've been writing the script, which is February 2nd of 2020. I'm uploading this near the end of March because I remade the video to give another update that you will see at this timestamp right here. The maker talks about the suit being almost done, but in this scenario, they actually meet up near a convention. I won't go through the full beware, but you can see here that she actually talks about not knowing information about the fur that she uses. She claims them to not buy them online, and just from a local supplier. She then talks about sending pictures when a customer leaves, but never sends them. She agrees on giving them at Biggest Little Fur Convention, and then makes another claim that she's been taking pain management drugs. She made an excuse like this with me before, where she talked about her and her boyfriend having health issues. This screenshot was from January of 2017, and as of November of 2019, I blurred out the text because I wanted to keep it confidential for her, she made an excuse about being hospitalized. Keep in mind that in January of 2017, she's in her 20s, and as of late 2019, she's talking about her and her boyfriend being in the hospital several of times to guilt trip her customers to make an excuse for not completing products on time. Later in this beware, Sugar and Spice is ignoring her client and then finally agrees to meet up with them at noon. She makes a claim that her boyfriend is having heart issues and causes her client to idle for not 1, not 2, not even 3, but roughly 4 damn hours that this poor customer had to sit in a car with his friend in order to pick up his fursuit. When this customer picked up the fursuit, there were no feet included with the fursuit. He constantly fought with Sugar and Spice from June of 2017 to March of 2018 to get his feet back. Once he finally received them, they were the wrong colors. I could go on for much longer, however, but I'm going to end it right there and leave this buyer beware also in the description if you would like to read the full story there. Okay, now it's March 27th of 2020, and I wanted to give another update since I wanted to give this maker one last chance before I refilmed and re-edited this video. In early March, she said that the suit was created, but she never sent me photos. After I bothered her a couple times from the screenshots you can see here, she never responded. I partially blame the coronavirus outbreak, but either way, she knew that I was making a video to talk about her, and she still didn't want to treat me any better as a customer. Even though she said she wants me happy, she never updated me, read my messages, nor treat me like I was a customer instead of a cash grab. Alright, that about wraps up my video today. I hope that you all stuck with me throughout the video, and I hope that I warned all of you about some of the precautions that you need to take when you need to try and invest in something big online, especially in the furry fandom. People like Sugar and Spice are the sole reason as to why small businesses like these can be such a hit or miss if you're looking for a fursuit. Do not, I repeat, do not order from this business, and I hope that my video helped you all with your future fursuit purchases. If you all enjoyed this video, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel as it really helps out. Thanks, I will see you all next time.